Okay, Ken Dunn here, joining you again for the next part of my video series on how to build a massive international network marketing asset. As I said at the beginning of this video series, I've spent the last decade traveling around the world, building big businesses, and at the same time, getting to know some of the greatest performers in the industry. And this video series isn't about edifying them, but rather their techniques. You know, as I really dug into network marketing and started to make the money and build the teams, I realized that all of the top performers, the people that build the most massive communities in the world, they all seem to adhere to this similar set of 10 characteristics. It's actually 9 pillars or foundations, and then an overarching characteristic that I'll tell you about later. Anyway, long story short, I decided to put together a video series that would help you, and me for that matter, to stick with those 9 philosophies, because they are absolutely the best philosophies for building the business. In my first 3 videos, I covered consultation, the secret art of consulting upline, edification, of course, the most controversial subject in the lot, no cross-lining. Today, I want to continue on the series with a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. And it's reading. What I've found with every one of the biggest leaders in network marketing that I've come across, and those that I would choose to call professionals, is each of them are consummate readers. But not only are they consummate readers, they push down a similar philosophy in their teams. When you look at their organizations, they all have book of the month programs. They all have a preferred reading list. Some go as far as to have a top 10, a top 20, or even a top 50 book list in their communities. What I want to do in this video, though, is to analyze why they do it and what that's all about. You know, most of us that are getting involved in network marketing today are doing it because we're not happy, we're disenfranchised with our own lives. And we hear about the opportunity to make life-changing income and build this asset in network marketing. But at the same time, getting into the business, we realize that we are truly independent distributors. So what that means is you have the choice to build your business. Now, what I've learned over the years is that the secret to building an independent distributorship is deciding to follow somebody. It's that proverbial follower, leader, what came first, the chicken or the egg debate. But the real secret is to follow somebody else. Now, that's hard for some conventional business people. I remember just a short time ago hearing of a leader saying those death-defying words, "Why should I listen to him? I'm already successful." Well, those that do extremely well in network marketing are the ones that decide to listen to other people. Also, in that same vein, if we take a look at the elite level performers in any sport or industry in the world, you will find in each of them, whether it's Michael Jordan or Usain Bolt or Tiger Woods, it doesn't matter who it is, what profession, you will find an unadulterated focus on study and practice. In our business, the study and practice is the books. And so every single person that I've ever seen who does well in this business is a consummate reader. Now, to be really frank with you, 10 years ago, I had never read a book from cover to cover. Now you can see over there behind me, over my shoulder, there's over 300 books. Those are the books that I have read. Plus, in addition to that, there are a multitude more of books that I've got in my office here. I shouldn't have touched the camera. So there's been a big shift for me over the last decade with respect to the amount that I read. I had some great advice from a mentor when I first got started in the business. That mentor told me the same thing I bet you've been told. Just simply start by reading 10 minutes a day, or 10 pages a day, or a chapter a day. Start with the classics, Think and Grow Rich, The Magic of Thinking Big. and read 10 pages a day. Another piece of advice that another mentor gave me was to start with fiction books. There's a lot of amazing fiction books that are out there right now. Robin Sharma's written a couple. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, The Leader Without a Title. Fiction books are stories, and obviously we relate well as human beings to stories. So if you're trying to develop the discipline of reading every day, start with an easy read. Start with just a couple pages a day, or start with a great fiction book. Stick to books that will help you in the business. Stick with leadership, personal development books. You know, as an author, I almost feel a desire to tell you about my books, but I won't in this piece. But just understand that the fourth pillar in building a massive international network marketing asset and becoming a network marketing professional is to become a reader and to read every single day. Start with 10 pages a day, start with a chapter a day, start reading for 10 minutes a day. Check out different types of books. You're going to have some books that are almost like education books or textbooks, where great authors just tell you, you should do this and you should do that and you should do this and you should do that. And some people like that. Myself, on the other hand, I love the storybooks. So I like to read the fiction books that are about leadership. Find what's best for you. Choose a time every single day. For me, it's first thing in the morning. And make a commitment to reading 10 minutes a day. And after a while, you're not going to be able to stop yourself. It's magical when you find that first book that you can't put down, and it will happen to everybody. Now, if you're a leader in the business and you don't have some type of reading program built into your business, if you don't have like a weekly or a monthly book of the month review where everybody starts reading the same book and talks about it, if you're on stage, you ought to be talking about the books you're reading when you're speaking, because it's a confirmation to your teams that you're doing what you say. Anyway, pillar number 4 in the 9 pillars to building an international network marketing asset is becoming a reader and reading every day. And